life-changing moment. But what was the original folk step that inspired the waltz?
It's not exactly known, but it's suspected that it came out of a dance called the Ländler.
The Ländler?
Yes.
I went with my favourite dance partner, Anton du Beke, to talk to historic dance expert Chris Tudor.
If you turned twice around and through there and drop the arm down, there's our little window. And we can basically make love through the window. Would you like to try it?
Do you know, I didn't until you said I'd like to make love through the window. Now suddenly I'm very interested. Here we go.
And then you're dropping your arm. There you are, and round you go. Another figure might be, as we just did, coming in close.
Yeah.
So we can canoodle together. I might then feel, I want this lady a bit closer in, and actually I'm not happy with that, so really close. And round we go. And the music will often speed up towards the end of the dance, so you end up quite close to your partner. This was the section of the Ländler that they kept for the ballroom. They dropped everything else, and they decided that the turning
They thought this was the best bit.
Now we should put all our sections of our little Ländler together and dance the whole thing through once. And should we title it?
Oh, yes.
What should we call it? Should we call it the Lesley Ländler?
The Lesley Garrett. Oh my, you'd have to say that with your new teeth in, I say that.
Very good. All right, thank you, Amanda and David. And...
Oh, hello.
Hello, Sparta.
maybe we could try a little bit closer. And right. And way in close. Quite close.
So what exactly were they dancing? The 19th century Viennese waltz was significantly different to our modern version.
The hand, you're quite spread out in your modern, and you're turned away in the modern waltz. Here, the hand may have crept in a little. We could have had a bit of contact. The arm is certainly in close, and we have contact. And one of the major differences I noticed between your waltz and the 19th century waltz is that in your waltz, you take the first step on the right leg between the ladies' legs, and then around. That was a little bit risque. They wouldn't have gone that far. Also, I'd get a bit tied up in your skirt if I step straight forward there. So I'm going to step around the outside of you. 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're pivoting.
We're just pivoting around
one another.
Oh, it's
and holding on quite tight.
But that's the wonderful thing about this that wasn't anywhere in the Ländler until the very, very end, that you're holding me tight against you. And that is fantastically exciting for a woman to be held like that against a man. I mean, that would never have happened before.
That would never have happened. If you imagine side by side, the most risque, 2 hands.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Suddenly you're pulling in and there's physical contact.
Oh, that's just a completely different world.
Which is just really wonderful. Anton,
I'm afraid I'll have to break this little party up.
Hello there.
would you like a go now?
Well, there's me thinking you'd never ask.
Oh, this is very strange. This is very weird because the room's going round and you're right in front of me.
Looking beautiful.
Well, actually, no, you make me feel a bit sick. Love you lots.
Thank you.
I'm going to throw up in a minute. No, really, I am.
I think there's a compliment there somewhere. I'll put her down to the intoxication of the dance.
Well, I don't think I could possibly keep that up. I don't know how they did that, because she feels sick as a dog after about 10 bars.
At the moment, we're trying to turn every 2 steps, a full turn, and
The tour of Britain was a resounding success, and Strauss was embraced by the general public with decidedly un-English fervour.